Thanks for making the time to take the What is your conflict management style quiz? Your quiz results report is being created as we speak and should be hitting your email box in about 30 minutes from now. In the meantime, let's talk about your results. Hi, I'm Eva Bauer, project manager, facilitator, mediator, and creator of this assessment. Based on the information you've shared and the little that I know about you and your situation, your conflict management style is what's known as the compromising style. Now, here's what that means. Based on the research by Reginald Atkins, PhD, compromising is one of 5 basic styles of conflict management. Most of us have a predominant style with traits of 1 or 2 others. All 5 styles have their advantages and disadvantages. As a project manager or supervisor whose main approach to managing conflict is compromising, you prefer to take the middle ground approach. You tend to find quick, mutually acceptable solutions that partially satisfy all team members. Compromisers may split the difference, exchange concessions, or seek a quick middle-of-the-road solution. This works in many situations, especially when you need that quick answer that doesn't rely on that deep dive analysis. Here are a few examples that could be quick answers. The characteristics of a compromise solution include people deciding are on equal footing. They have an equal say in this give and take decision. It's effective in simple situations where consequences are nominal. The decision can go this way or that way. As you can see, the compromising style can be effective in many situations. That said, this approach is not without risk. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes managers and supervisors run into who rely solely on this style is no one on the team is fully satisfied with the solution, and often less than optimal solutions get selected, then implemented. This not fully embraced solution can lead to team members not standing behind the decision at critical key steps of implementation, risking project success and team members feeling not fully heard or recognized for their input and expertise. And you and I know that many decisions teams must make are not simple, and just finding the middle of 2 ends of a spectrum is not an effective answer. Let me explain. You see, solely relying on finding the middle ground for every conflict or struggle with team decision-making, your team will feel their input and expertise are being left out and see the solution as a watered-down version of what could be the best solution. As a result, they'll not throw their full support and confidence behind the decision. Further down the implementation path, you will start to see disagreement and even that stepping back from a decision that was made with a purely compromised approach. This will slow your team down and potentially have you visit and revisit earlier made decisions, eroding the momentum and confidence of the team. Remember, your team members are on the team because they have experience and expertise that contributes to the project's success. A quick compromise solution may not take full advantage of all your team has to offer, and they may be reluctant to speak up and provide valuable input down the road. Here's what doesn't come out in that quick split of the difference decision. No one knows or understands each other's why or the reasons or logic that they use for their decision. There's not a rigorous discussion. Team members can't ask questions to vet out the options. Inquiries into assumptions are not uncovered. We don't take time to challenge or uncover important data and facts. You need more tools in your toolbox and when to use them when the stakes are higher. Thankfully, there are some practical and achievable steps you can take to avoid those outcomes and to create a team culture that leads to effective decision-making, strong communication, and high engagement. Here's what you can do almost immediately to start leading your team to success when it comes to managing and resolving tensions and conflict. It all begins with understanding your conflict management style, the style of your team members, and how to leverage that information to lead your team to success in a way where everyone feels heard and valued. Using these easy-to-use approaches, tools, and techniques will build your leadership competence, increase your team's engagement, and keep your project on track. Now, you may be wondering, how do you incorporate your style of conflict management into your team leadership, specifically when your team faces tensions or engagement declines? What techniques do you use to get the team back on track? Well, this is what I've helped hundreds of teams over the past 15 years accomplish. I help project managers and supervisors resolve the conflict within their teams so they can deliver project success, strengthen team relationships, and reduce everyone's stress. And I just so happen to be hosting a training on this very topic coming up. And because you've made the time to take this assessment and tell me a little about you and your situation, I'd love to invite you to this training call for free. On this training, we're going to be covering all 5 of the conflict management styles, which includes your dominant style, and because most people have a secondary style, you'll discover additional tools and techniques for your secondary conflict management style. Now, the only catch is this: because this is a live session that I'm hosting, you must register for this training in advance. And to get access to this session for free, you must go ahead and do this right now while you're on this page and you're thinking about it. Simply click the button below, and when you get to the next page, register for this training to get access for free. So go ahead and do that right now, and I'll see you at the webinar.